Hey there folks, I'm the Mysterious JG and welcome back once again to Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Um, Pretty pleased with the results of, the changed settings and improved ability to not have my voice sound like complete and total crap. Even if it is still not like the super best recording setup in the history of the world, but I no longer have like a crazy decibel boost on my own voice, so should be a bit better. I've played just a little bit off screen, fighting the same handful of enemies and saving periodically, not much, like probably less than an hour just to get a few bucks in Ryu's skin tight PVC pockets, and also to get his health more or less back up to snuff. And I also wanted to check and see what we're supposed to be doing from this point and get it back so that I don't miss any crucial items. So our next thing that we're meant to do is get to the Great Bridge Square, which we have been to because we looked at a fountain and got a golden scarab, but didn't progress too much further past that. So what I found out glancing at this fact is that we're actually quite close to the end of this chapter, even though it doesn't feel like we've explored this area, because in fact it seems like this area we might be coming back to later. But very shortly we're going to meet the character who in the original Xbox game is just a plot character, but in Ninja Gaiden Sigma becomes a playable character who has a few stages of their own. I've been looking forward to actually getting a chance to play as another character. I've heard that this character is actually harder to, like, if you find the game challenging playing as Ryu, you're going to have even more trouble with this character, most likely because they're slower, and their play style, like, instead of combos, it's setting up individual big hits, which actually lines up with my style when I'm playing fighting games and stuff. But still, I'm hearing that they're hard to win with. But I'm looking forward to actually trying somebody else out, and then after their chapter is over, we get to a chapter which will have grinding opportunities, but these will be grinding opportunities where there's a complete healing station, like a place you can actually go interact with an object and get healed, which makes it the ideal place to go grind, because I've been having to find enemies where I've got a pattern down where I'm generally getting back as much health as I lose in combat. Whereas there, you can just, if you're not doing super awesome, you can still have a lot of success. I found a better pattern to beat these black characters or black outfit. I keep calling them black characters. I don't want to assume anything about the skin color of any of these characters because nobody's actually got any skin that we can, is exposed to our vision. So for all I know, every single guy under those costumes is in fact like a Australian Aboriginal. I don't know. But anyway, while we are here, we'll buy a couple more of these to get us up to 8. The max is 10, but I don't like to have 10 equipped because you never know when you're going to. You never know when you're going to actually just run a few across some in a treasure chest, and they'll be wasted unless you come back for them later. But what was I saying about those? Yeah, but anyway, the key. Most enemies, I like to use a series of weak, fast slashes to sort of get them dazed and start inflicting damage. But against the guys in the black outfits, I've found that just spamming the hard attack is better because it breaks their guard, and Ryu does tend to have moves where he launches the enemy, and they usually involve the hard / triangle button rather than the weaker square button. So we're in the right place because looking over here led us to a thing. So I'm reading this guy's fact. There's an alley on the right side and a door with a crack. We can't do anything with it. But there's also an enclosed area with a locked gate, and if we go to the back of the alley and turn right, we're looking for a place where we can to get in here. We're looking for a place where we can do flippity jumps. So can't do anything with this, but we will be able to later. See, I would see this and think we can unlock it later, but in fact, we'll probably be able to... Damn it, GG. Get better. I keep... At least the game doesn't kill you for making minor mistakes in your jumping as the original game would. Oh. And these spider ninjas I freaking hate. I have not figured out, although I'm doing alright now, I have not figured out a good way to beat them quickly. But it looks like they're going to be... Oh, and it's fun. The fact I'm reading refers to them as Black Spider Ninjas and then shortens it to BS from that point on. And I don't know if they're trying to be funny or not, but it amuses me that I keep reading. You will open up an area and there will be a bunch of BS ninjas inside. Oh, as soon as I spam the health potion, suddenly I'm free and clear, huh? So nothing seems to happen there, but I do get a treasure chest. Oh. Well, no, I really feel like I wasted cash. But I got a bunch of cash, so that's okay. Let's see what it says. Eliminate them with hard combos. There are lots of goodies. And unlock the area. Okay. I'm wondering if it's worth backtracking and buying more healing potions. Probably. If I get in trouble, I will. See, that looks like a thing that we can interact with, but okay, camera, can you please set up in a way that I can see what the fuck I'm doing? Yeah, like, this is not good. I'm taking a lot of hits because I can't see what's going on. And and that disappeared without me obtaining it, and then frickin' healing. Okay, line yourself up the right way and do this the right way, JJ. Going back to the fact, because I just don't want to miss anything. Use wall runner, blue line run to the other ledge, and head through the doorway. Okay. So there's going to be a dead body and a diary here. Doesn't look like I could... Maybe I'm at the wrong place. It doesn't look like I can... I might be at the wrong place. This is not... Oh, no, here we go. This is where I need the wall run. And follow this alley until I find a dead body. Corpse of a ninja killed before he was able to complete his mission. He is holding something. He's holding scorpion push-ups. Suke's diary. January 24th. The woman that I saw tonight in Vigor, she was extremely beautiful. I must persevere to keep my wits about me. Perseverance, patience. Or maybe Suke's a man, because if they're worried about losing their wits with this beautiful woman, it probably means they're a man. Or a lesbian, I suppose. Bisexual woman, something like that. I encountered her again. That woman slays the beasts as if they were flies. The vicious way she fights is so unlike her beautiful appearance, a perfect example of extreme intensity. She is no ordinary female. During a fight with an MSAT-1, I slipped up and suffered a grave injury. I cannot reach my black scorpion brethren. My provisions are almost all gone, and my life is near its end. Death during an assignment is the wish of every ninja, but we still have no clues. It's not my wish, though it happens a lot. But we still have no clues regarding what happened to the evil dark dragon blade. This is my only regret. All that is left for me is to trust my comrades and accept these last painful moments as my destiny. The next day, apparently still alive, although I've become so weak I still await my death. Although I know it is only a matter of time before I perish, I wish I could glimpse that woman one more time. She's that pretty, huh? There's the golden scarab. At the end of the walkway, you'll see another chest and a lever. Open the chest, pull the lever. Okay, so this is the right place to be, I guess. Great Devil Elixir. The door's been unlocked. Oh, and we've seen this chest before. Okay, so this is good actually. I know exactly where we are. And that's nice because it means I can quickly replace those. We're actually really close to the shop, so I can replace the potions that were lost. I can also run back and save real quick. If we need to. And hand him a scarab and see if we get anything for it. Here, I'll give you this in exchange. The Armlet of Potency. Today you brought me one scarab, which brings the total number to 5. Okay, so... Can't upgrade anything, but we can buy... Since I've been using these like candy again, we can buy more elixirs of spiritual life. If I wanted to use key, if I was using key at all, I would buy some of those. You know what? If we're going to, if I'm going to be at a place where I can spam for money anyway later, I'm trying to decide if it makes sense to stock up on all these items now. If I got like 5 quantity talismans of rebirth, we'd be like basically bankrupted. So, and that's with maximum cash. But I could get Elixir of Devil's Way if I wanted. I won't bother right now. I will save my game before we continue any further. I'm going to quick check this FAQ and make sure there's nothing... Okay, the next stretch of game doesn't include any missable items that I can see, so... That's handy for me because it means I can switch my laptop back to the screen where I have a counter running, because you need all the detail of how this logistically is happening. We'll fight through the end of this chapter, which is quite close, and then we'll be ready to actually get some gameplay with another character. And we'll get shot at by a guy that I can't be bothered to fight. Should I start a new slot just in case this doesn't work? 6:52, 6 minutes 39. If we were going to play through the game on Ninja Dog difficulty for some reason, I would probably just start right over. And I believe I've discovered that you get the option of switching to Ninja Dog difficulty anytime you lose, anytime you get game over twice on the same stage / act, whatever. That's classic Gaiden. Now let's find tactics. Stab him, Ryu. Yeah, I'm trying to do the like I kill you while you're still down stab. Although I did refight the spider ninjas up there, most of my fighting for monies was going up the stairs here, killing the guys that are in there, and then coming down, because they respawn without you even having to leave the screen if you just lose sight of the stairs. Anyway, we pulled the lever, so hopefully we don't have to redo that. But if I just keep exploring this area and... fucking spider. I didn't even have a chance to pause and attempt to start spamming healing items. I have got to get better against these spider ninjas, because I believe they're going to become a default enemy soon. Although the game seems to replace its enemies fairly frequently. The ninjas from Act 1 are gone and, excuse me, but not forgotten, because I killed like 1,500 of them, excuse me, and spamming for cash. Then we had those, like, I keep calling them, like, in my own head, Dark Shogun enemies. That just the dudes wearing, like, Asian samurai-looking armor with, like, and spooky masks. That's basically. Yeah, so I guess maybe hopping around, but they, even airborne, they throw those fucking incendiary grenades at you. Damn! Again, I didn't even get a chance to frickin'. Whew, this. I need to get better against these guys. I kept trying to jump and, like, do the jumping slash, but I think I ended up getting positioned wrong, so I wasn't jumping towards them. I didn't have enough distance. I'm not pressing the block button all the time against them as I was against previous enemy types, because I find that if I start blocking, I just get hit with grenades. Because, and rightfully so, Ryu's, like, defensive sword stance does not protect him from explosions. I would think it was a little silly if it did. And now I've got to the point where these guys get hit, it's just embarrassing. Oh, nobody gave me any healing this time, which is going to put me in a bad starting point against these guys. That's what I got. Anytime I knock him down, I've got to kill somebody right then and there. Damn it. Oh no, I didn't even mean to do that! But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. So that lowered my ninja score. But now this gate is open, which I believe was closed before. I'm 90% sure we won't be able to jump down there because I sense plot progression coming. The door is firmly shut, but my whole deal was... Ah, shit, maybe I do have to redo all that. Hell, I never got in there. Oh, that's what this is about. Okay. Well, shoot, I guess I have to do, I guess it wasn't a good idea to backtrack there. I guess I'm supposed to do all this in one go, but now I'm going to have more spider ninjas to fight. Or not, maybe they don't. I guess they don't respawn. So I'm not upset about it. Nope, that's already, that's already down, so I guess I'm just, I'm not finding the gate. I'm just a little confused, that's all. Nothing to be ashamed of now. Oh, hold on. I was supposed to come through this. Which means I didn't have to go get my butt kicked by those spider ninjas like 8 times over anyway. Pleasure Street. because I found out that I didn't need to go back into that area that I was going into and having all the trouble with anyway. I'm gonna get a miserably no. Thank you for the option game. I know I suck. I'm gonna get a miserably low score on this stage probably because of all the game overs. Because as somebody pointed out, the game adds time to your your playthrough score, your time score gets worse, not just from the time it takes to continue, but it tacks additional time on. But if all that does is give you karma, and I've had a couple of people confirm my belief that karma is just a, like, brag to your friends type of thing and doesn't mean anything as far as, like, items you can get or ending scene, I don't care. I've scored Master Ninja a couple times. I've had a few opportunities to sing Master Ninja theme song. I've had somebody who thought that came from something called Naruto, the short version or something, or abridged, which I'm guessing is either the guys who made Dragon Ball Z abridged or some guys kind of inspired by them doing Naruto, which I think I saw like 1 or 2 episodes of Naruto and didn't care for it and didn't watch it. Not to say that if you watch it, you suck. If you watch YouTube videos of Naruto clips set to Limp Bizkit music, maybe you suck then. But anyway, apparently there's a gag where they play Master Ninja theme song and somebody thought I was referencing it because they did not know that it comes from the vastly superior Mystery Science Theater 3000. And I don't say that to knock what you watch. I'm just saying Mystery Science Theater 3000 is better because it's the best. It's only the best. Hans Bar. Hans Molman. And I lost control, so cinematic. Boss battle? There's a save point right there. It'd be nice to get to use it. Hey, buddy. Are you my friend? What are they supposed to be from? Wondering if there's an easier way to kill these guys with the bow or whatever, but okay. Oh, that sucked. Let me get your little treasure over here. So unless there's more of these guys, that was fairly easy. A lily key. A Lilliputian key. Oh. People are in a rush to get out of there. Hey, you guys don't appear to be enemies. What are you doing existing in this world? Now, why wasn't I allowed to save before? Hey, there it is, that playable character. This monster with the green tongue. No, in fact, she is the playable character. And that's what she wears. There's DLC where you can get sexy new outfits for her. I'm like, that's her default costume, and there's DLC with sexier clothes? She doesn't look very bright. I'm sorry, huge lips and blonde hair. Call it a stereotype, but it screams bimbo to me. Bimbana. She could be a freaking genius.
I'm Rachel, hunter
She's
and
Rachel.
slayer of fiends.
So
Come here often, or?
a fiend.
You don't see them much nowadays.
You
It's
gotta
hard
kill
to
them.
believe they were ever human, isn't it?
They used to be human. Could you explain
Anyone
to me
with
what's going on
susceptibility
at
to
all?
the curse, whether they are a saint or a sinner, can succumb to it
Samurai
and become
or
a
ninja?
fiend.
So what does that make you?
Hachi.
Complex. And you?
I'm looking for a greater fiend named Oku.
Doku. He's gonna show
Do
you.
you know him?
Why are you
No,
looking
man.
for
He
him?
was delicious.
I'm going to kill him.
You have no idea what you're up against, do you? If he
What
could
does
be
she
killed,
put in her
I
hair
would
to
have
give
done
it
it
that
myself long ago.
bounce?
He was the one that took my sister from me.
Does your sister look like you? No, she's like kind of petite, dark hair, small lips. kind of flat-chested. And she dresses very
Busy
conservatively.
night.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. So yeah, in the original Ninja Gaiden for Xbox, they just introduced this character,
Seem
and
to have quite a way with the ladies, my friend.
she didn't try to kill you like apparently she was doing to everyone else in that
Don't
bar.
mind me, I'm just passing by.
Either
By
that
the
or
way,
they weren't
good
going
luck
to
with that Doku guy. Sounds like
thank
you're
you.
going to need it. Oh, and I know Rachel quite well.
I'm her brother.
She'll be
I'm also
just
looking
fine.
for a sister. Thanks, friend. Are you Robert T.S.'s dad? Because you just kind of show up and I don't know what's going on with you. Oh, well, maybe you're Clancy's dad. You're like some kind of fucking ninja. Very interesting, but stupid. I'm curious to see just how poor my score is. Doesn't look like it. Actually, it's not looking like it's going to be terrible. Although 90 minutes is a long, clear time for a chapter that short. Huh, Master Ninja theme song. Like from Naruto, Abridged. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm messing with this person. They were happy to see me reference what they thought I was referencing. I just wasn't referencing what they thought I was referencing. I'm, of course, referencing the, not just Mystery Science Theater, but in my mind, some of the finest episodes, although apparently other people vehemently disagree, which is when they apparently there was like a 12-episode failed action series in the 70s starring Lee Van Cleef as the first Occidental American ever to become a ninja, and his apprentice slash pupil, who was Vince Van Patten, I guess. He's like a lesser member of the Van Patten family, and I loved it. Like, they packaged 2 episodes of this, like, 45 minutes, 60 minutes with commercials on 70s TV, and they take these 2 episodes, cram them together, and call it a movie. So 4 total episodes is 2 movies. I loved it. Especially because it was the 70s. Like, Bruce Lee was really in, and martial arts was like really hot in pop culture, but fucking American TV actually managed to have a ninja show with no Asian characters. Except that there was an evil ninja who was like played by Shokasugi, who's actually semi-well-known among, I guess, if you're a fan of martial arts films, finest martial arts film, Shokasugi, like, is probably known to you if you're a big fan of, like, martial arts films. If you're not, you've never heard of him. He has not reached a Bruce Lee or even Don the Dragon Wilson level of mainstream fame. But, and anyway, no, Master Ninja was the thing, with, like, a white guy who was a master ninja teaching another white guy ninja skills as they traveled around the country encountering various adventures. I loved it. And it featured, not as part of the show, but as part of these sketches the Mystery Science Theater guys did. Master Ninja theme song. Master Ninja theme song. And you're like, alright, JG, when are you going to hurry up and call it a video? And my answer is, we're almost at the length of the video now, so I'm just kind of stalling so that we get to a video length, because this seems like a pretty good point to cut it off. Not to mention the fact that the longer I talk over this screen, the higher the odds that I'll have an opportunity to use Master Ninja as the thumbnail. Since I've already used Lesser Ninja, I've already made fun of myself with the thumbnail, might as well actually give myself credit when I get the Master Ninja score. But that's going to be it for this video, folks. When we come back, I believe we're going to be playing as Racheluuuu. So, in the Xbox version, she's just this character who shows up. She's all jiggly and sexy, and, you know, the game, which is clearly, I mean, it's a game about a ninja clad in, like, skin-tight outfit. There's no stealth mechanic. He's just using ninja skills to kill, like, dudes by the hundreds. So clearly this is a game targeted at adolescent boys. I'm a grown-ass man, but there's still, I mean, there's still that adolescent boy inside of me who remembers how much fun that shit was. So throwing in, like, a super sexy female character with, like, a ridiculous boobs in a game that's already marketed toward adolescent boys is totally logical. I can imagine on the Xbox you wanted to proceed in the game because you want more scenes. You want to see Ryu get it on with this chick, like, not like in a porno way, but you want to see, like, Ryu having more scenes talking to the sexy lady. But in this game, they actually let you play as her, so that, I believe, is what we're doing next time. And that is a big part of the reason that I wanted to play this game, the Sigma version, is that I thought it would be fun to get to play as the sexy chick. But it really, before anyone makes too much fun of me, in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, apparently there's quite a bit of added stuff, including playing as Ayane and as this chick and as somebody like the original version you just play as Ryu, and in the Sigma version there's like 3 different playable characters you get to try out. So I wanted to do the version that had the most bonus stuff. But for now, we are now slightly overlinked, so I'm going to call it a video, and when we come back, Racheluuu. Hopefully she will not be killed by a giant rock dropping on her from above. Could be tough, though. I'm reading where she's hard to play, and she also has a Fiend challenge, which is where you have to kill, like, 60 frickin' enemies in one space that they keep spawning. Those are optional, but I intend to try to do those, so the next video could be a bit rough.